When I was 14, my dad and I lived in a small studio apartment on Hollywood Beach in Florida. We didn't have hardly any money, but we treated ourselves to take out every other Thursday from the same Chinese place a few blocks away. They were family run, so the same guy came to deliver the food pretty much every time. We found out later he was the adult son of the woman who owned the restaurant. It was my job every other Thursday to answer the door and pay for the food, while my dad found something on TV for us to watch while we ate. He was short, with gray hair and glasses. I was friendly, but not talkative. At 14, I was still in my shy stage. We never had a conversation other than the typical hello and have a nice day. During that time, I was left alone a lot. Both my dad and I felt like 14 was old enough to spend a few hours home alone in the afternoons, after school. I was also very close with a woman who lived next door and her goddaughter, so I would spend a lot of time over there when my dad wasn't home. I walked home from school as well, and it was one school day afternoon, an hour or so after I had gotten home, that the phone rang. This was around 2004, so having a house phone was still really common. Ours was set up at the side of the table in the main room of the studio apartment. I answered it, and for a second I thought there was going to be no one on the other end, because there was a long pause. Then a sort of stammering that I couldn't understand. Then, "This is Alan," which was barely understandable because of the heavy Asian accent.